every single one of them, where all they do is they're telling rather than selling.
Oh yeah, I mean that is endemic. I remember it was a long time ago now, but it was during I'd moved to Ireland, so I was over here, but I was in the other house, so it's at least 10 years ago. I remember someone saying to me about sales, he says, you will not sell anything by speaking to this person or speaking to someone and teaching them for another hour. And that really resonated. And right from that moment on, I was aware of what I was likely to do, because people do it, copywriters, freelancers, builders know that everyone does it. They will try and they've already sold themselves. This is the point. When someone's in front of you and you're selling to them, that you've generally sold yourself. What they want to know is what can you do for them, not how great you are. I mean, the chances are they've done their due diligence, you'd hope, already. And if they haven't, that's a mistake on your part, because you shouldn't be getting in front of them until they've done that. Yeah. And what tends to happen is, copywriters will sit there and they'll give them, that they will look at their problem and they'll talk on the phone or Zoom or whatever, and they'll say, yeah, we can fix your problem by doing this. And they'll go through the whole way that they're going to sell it. They'll talk about the solution, basically. And the problems with that, there's many of them. One is it's a waste of your time. You're focusing on the wrong thing. There's always an out, and it's not as great a chance as people probably make out, but there is an outside chance they'll go away and think they can do it themselves because you're teaching them.
Yeah.
But in my experience, the worst thing about it is, especially if it's in a kind of soft skill, so it's not a hard skill like a lot of the construction guys do. It's not doing woody stuff and nails and fucking electrical stuff, which is a real hard skill. It's the softer skills. What you tend to do is, you might say to someone, typical kind of role play might be, I could be in front of someone as a freelancer, say, yeah, it's what we do is we'll build you an email list and then we'll start emailing every day, and that's going to solve your problem. Well, all that does is invites the client to say, well, no, actually, I don't really want to email every day. I don't think that's going to work. Well, all of a sudden, you as the professional, as the seller, you're on the back foot, because then you've got to try and justify your approach. Well, my view is, unless they are professional marketers themselves, their approach, their opinion about the approach is irrelevant, because that's why they've come to me. You don't go to a surgeon, say Dev, my mate, the cancer surgeon. You don't go to Dev and have a negotiation about how he's going to conduct the operation. You might discuss the different kind of treatments you want: chemo, radiotherapy, surgery, combination thereof. Do you want, you have some say in that. But once you're on that fucking table, he doesn't wake you up every now and again and say, how do you think we should proceed now then, John? You're okay with that? Now let's take a vote around the operating theatre, what we do next. It's not like that. In the same way as you don't want to be telling people and giving them an opportunity, or even fucking almost inciting them to start challenging you on your approach. And I guess it's the same with electrical type stuff, or a kitchen or a bathroom. The client obviously has some say in how big it is, what they get, and how it looks on the surface, but they don't tell you how to do your job. And the minute you start saying, well, we'll do this, you invite this, but I don't like the sound of that. I'm not sure that would work. Don't think I approve. I'm going to ask my mate down the pub, or my wife's opinion, or my husband's opinion. Well, unless he or she's a fucking expert electrician, kitchen installer, whatever, it's fucking irrelevant.
Well, on our sales copy, you put it fucking front and center. On all of the sales pages, the critical sales pages of anything we've ever sold, you've said, I'm not going to explain the mechanics because, quite frankly, you're not fit to judge that. However, here's what it will do. Yeah. I
used to get clients say to me, or potential clients say, could you send, or sometimes just fucking people, random connections off my, random messages off my website saying, oh, we're looking for a copywriter. We're talking to a couple now. Could you send us your portfolio? Some sample? No. Oh, why not? Well, one, I've got no idea what you even want. I'm not just passing out my intellectual property to anyone, but also you ain't qualified to judge it. You might say whether you like it or not. Well, that's not the point. If you could do this yourself and your opinion was valid on my copywriting, you'd be doing it yourself. It's not, and you're not. So No.
Yeah.
And and also there's this idea of I can't get into what you actually need. I know what even they don't know what to send you unless I know more about your project, and I won't know more about your project until I've looked into it. And I'm not looking into it until you've paid me a consulting fee. That's not. I don't work any other way. And that used to work really well because people would say, "Oh, fair enough," and they'd pay me to do. They'd almost pay me to give them a quote. In the same way as we got that kitchen guy to charge people for the design of the kitchen, which most people would do for free.
Yeah.
They do it as a lead magnet. He did it as part of the sale. And he was saying, he would say to people, if he would design your kitchen, I think it was 150 quid, 200 quid or something he would charge. Only a small amount of money.
Yeah, it was nominal.
Nominal fee. But the thing is, it shows their earnest. It almost guarantees the sale anyway because of this commitment. Yeah. But also he would say, and if you do go ahead with the kitchen, we'll roll it in with the fee for the kitchen. So it's free.